The right offer can 5x your sales right now inside of your business. So I hope you're not making this massive marketing mistake. My name is James Lewis. I'm the CEO of Whiteboarder Investments, BizLeads, and a few other companies. And we've created literally hundreds and thousands of different kinds of offers for either our clients under our biz launch programs or our internal advertising for our pay per lead clients. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to craft an offer, what an offer is, and how it's going to explode your sales in your business and make your marketing significantly better so that you can attract the right prospects, get qualified leads, and basically ultimately make more sales. So let's jump right in. So we've got the 4 aspects in offer. This is based upon Alex Hormozi's frameworks, and I'm going to go through how to create each aspect of this super simply and how we do this for our clients as well. Before we jump in, we need to jump in at the awareness level that you actually target. And this is how you do that. So you take a look at this graph. Now, these are the different stages of people inside of the market. You've got fully aware people, you've got product aware people, you've got solution aware people, problem aware and unaware. So these are very, very different stages of the funnel that you need to make sure you're optimizing for and make sure you can choose one before you ever create your offer, okay? So you can only service effectively these people: solution aware, product aware, and when they're fully aware. Now, you ideally want to start from the bottom, being fully aware, product aware, and then solution aware. But I'll give you examples of how these are different so you can see. So fully aware. Someone fully aware is something that you're basically like, they need a business loan, for example, and you give them the exact offer that they need within 24 hours. So they get a 5% whatever rate within 24 hours, completely unsecured. Like, that is a fully aware person. And they also know who the brand is. So it's just like, for example, BizCap offers a 5%, 24-month loan term, everything. That's a fully aware customer. They are fully aware of who the person is, of who the actual and what the offer is. Now, next is product aware. So, for example, they know that there's a business loan. So, for example, having a business loan, they will know that there's a business loan out there that can help them with their problem, and that the product is basically, they're looking for now the offer around the product with no knowledge of who can provide it or exactly how they're actually going to have it implemented. So an example of this would be very similar to fully aware, but it's like, it's not as specific. So they're not knowing that it's a 24-month term. They're just knowing that, oh, I can get a 5% loan for my business. Then there's solution aware. So these are the people that you're trying to basically move up the funnel to product aware or fully aware. An example of this is, see if you qualify for a business loan because it can help your problem that you are now aware of and you're moving into solutions. Okay, so you've got to figure out which one you're exactly going for. So an example here is that, like, see if you qualify for a business loan. That's kind of like solution aware. Then you've got product aware, which would be loans from 5%. This would be like get approved in 2 hours. Credit needs to be above 500 on a 12-month like loan term with, and then obviously they're advertising through like BizCap, for example. So see if you qualify, loans from 5%, get an application in 2 hours, 500 credit score minimum, a 12-month with BizCap. Like, it's much more specific. So you got to know basically where you're targeting to start off. So let's jump into the next thing. Now that we know that, which aspect we're targeting, we're going to go over the 4 aspects of an offer. So number 1, we've got dream outcome. Dream outcome is essentially the exact offer and the exact outcome that they wish to have as a client or a prospect. So we're going to use an example here. The example we are going to use, for example, health insurance. So under health insurance, the dream outcome, or let's not use health insurance, let's do a simple and we'll use the same business loans. So the dream outcome of a customer under business loans is to basically, based on where they are in the funnel, they either want to see if they're qualified or anything like that, but we're going to make sure it's the start, which is the fully aware. So they're fully aware of everything. So get approved. They want to get approved in 2 hours, like no hassle, online only. Yeah, online only. They then also want up to 500K. So they want a lot of money. They want long terms, and they want like low interest rates. And that's a few of the dream outcomes that each client can want. Okay. Now, the next is the perceived likelihood of achievement. Now, this is specifically numbers. This is numbers of reviews that your business has. This is numbers of testimonials your business has. This is percentage success rate. So like how many successful people. So reviews, testimonials, we're going to put together. Percentage success and like overall, basically client served. Overall client served. So under perceived likelihood of achievement, these are numbers, okay? And these are 3 ways that you can show those numbers. It is through reviews/testimonials, percentage success, and overall client served. So in this example, we're going to say overall client served. We're going to say 5,000 plus loans approved. Now, you'll see how this all comes together, but you're basically putting little pieces together under each one that allows you to then put it all together as an individual offer and then bring that to the market, okay? So under dream outcome, so get approved in 2 hours, no hassle, online only, up to 500,000, long terms and low interest rates. So basically, we're going to say, sorry, not get approved, but see the funds in 2 hours. So funds into your account in under 24 hours with let's just say low interest rates available. Now that is going to be what is our actual offer is going to be this one. So funds into your account in under 24 hours, we can say under 12 hours with long interest rates available. What's going on here? Available. And then perceived likelihood of achievement, reviews, testimonials, percentage of success, but we're going to use 5,000 loans approved. Now we need to move on to the second part, which is effort and sacrifice. Okay, so effort and sacrifice basically means what do you have to give up in your daily habits, or mainly money. It's mainly money. So what do you have to give up in your daily habits, or mainly money, or like daily habits including just your day-to-day activities. So effort and sacrifice. So what do you have to give up? And then what can you stop them from needing to give up? So their perceived likelihood of achievement. So get funds into your account in under 24 hours with low interest rates available. And you don't have to give up with no drawdown fees, no massive lender commissions, and you can keep trading, and you can write this all off. So that's then the offer. And then time delay. Time delay we've put slightly into the actual dream outcome, but that's like once you're approved. Like the dream outcome is getting funds into your account within 12 hours with low interest rates. Like that's the dream outcome. Time delay is how long it's going to take. So we could say 30-minute application process, no long phone calls, and so 30-minute application process, no long phone calls, and no waiting at the bank. And no waiting at the bank. And that's then time delay. So we now have the 4 aspects of what we're going to need in order to have an actual offer. So we get approved in 2 hours with no hassle, So funds into your account in under 12 hours with low interest rates available. We have done 5,000 loans, and we have no drawdown fees, no massive lender commissions, and you can write all of this off as a tax deduction. It is a 30-minute application process with no long phone calls and no waiting at the bank, online only. Like no paperwork. Now, what you do here is you're going to take all of this and you are going to do the following. You're going to go to ChatGPT you are then going to put in this whole snippet. You will then say, give me a 2-sentence offer based on this information. It will give you it back, and then you say, give me 3 variations. Then you choose it, and you choose the variation. That seems to be the best. And what you're going to come out with is something that looks like this. It's going to say, business loans. It's going to come up with like business loans with low rates available, funds accessible into your account in under 12 hours. We've successfully done 5,000 loans, and we have no drawdown fees, no massive lender commissions, and you can write this all off. We have a 30-minute application process with no long phone calls and no waiting at the bank with no paperwork. Inquire today. And that basically gives you an offer. It's a 2-sentence pitch of exactly what you do and exactly what you're offering the client. You can then use this for headlines, Facebook ads, Google ads, and you can basically use this to then go down and create everything. You can then use it to create image ads. You can then use it to create UGC ads. You can use it to create everything, because now you have the offer. You know exactly what needs to go where, and you also know that it's backed it's backed with the key essential parts of what needs to be an offer to actually get someone to want to buy. So you can use this to create, as I said, headlines, Facebook ads, Google ads, image ads, UGC ads, and everything in between. Okay. So in terms of where this sits on kind of an actual funnel, we're sending traffic, and this is where the offer is done before all of this. It's done over here. And then you can use this to create the ads. And the ads you will then place onto the traffic sources. And you can also use this to place it into the UGC and image ads. But then also you can use it for your headlines on your landing pages. Okay. You can then use it to put the headlines. So you would then have this, you'd say, make me headlines out of this offer. And you can create headlines like this. A sub-headline, so this is the brand obviously. We've got a headline and we've got a sub-headline. And you can then create, using this offer, everything between, including all these main touch points as well, and kind of benefits. You can use the offer all in one, and it literally takes you a few minutes to create and then to put it together, and then you can create everything from the funnel basically down from there. So traffic source, ads, landing page, you can use it in your form. If you verify via SMS, you can use it. You can use it on your thank you page, because now you're linking directly to what offer they just saw. You can use it in the SMS after. And that's basically what you can do when you know how to make an offer. So first of all, figure out, are you in fully aware, product aware, solution aware? Secondly, 4 aspects of an offer. The dream outcome that the client perceives as their dream outcome. They need to know that you can achieve the dream outcome. Third, they need to know that they're not basically putting in too much effort or sacrificing too much, which is basically daily habits or mainly money. And then they need to know that it is done in a very short period of time. So it only takes 30 minutes for an application process, that you're not going to keep them on the phone for hours, and there's no waiting time or no paperwork. It's all online. Then you do this with ChatGPT, and then you basically have everything ready so that you can continue and run ads under here. And it allows you basically to swap out the best parts of your offer. So if you know this is always the dream outcome, you can then go, perfect, next time I'm going to try that I have a 99% loan, a application to approval rate, for example. And I'm not going to use the fact that there's 5,000 loans approved. I'm then, instead of going to use no drawdown fees, I'm going to say we cap our commissions. Then in 15-minute application process, I say 1 or 2 things that are slightly different, and I maybe use one. So instead of 15-minute application process, you say 15-minute initial consultation on the phone, super short and no commitments. So there's like no time delayed for them. So you can just swap all of these out as you're going through, and then this allows you to create everything: image ads, Google ads, Facebook ads, and headlines. So hopefully that was valuable, guys. Again, like, comment, subscribe if you are new. Comment down any new videos that you would want to see as well. We're trying to post at least 1 to 2 times every single fortnight. So we're trying weekly our best to basically be able to put out videos like this and also just documenting everything along the way. So once again, my name is James Lewis. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll speak with you guys soon.